Migrants are responsible for 80% of arrests for theft on Britain's trains and 40% of sexual violent crimes. Yeah, given the state of our police, God knows how many weren't arrested.
Well, you're not, are you? So, take your hands out of your pockets.
Help down here.
Hands out of your pockets now.
Train journeys in England, then. Train journeys in England now.
Ooh, what's that? Guess I can't hit it high.
Don't worry, you can always catch a bus.
You want to reject me? You know I'm the fucking best guy. And who told you?
Video.
Yeah, I saw.
Video.
I'll make you.
Stop.
This is public space. You're gonna get me arrested.
Stop our
No,
video.
fuck your video.
Fuck you.
Randy, don't talk like this. Trust me. Throw you out the bus.
Alright, maybe catch a different bus.
Man of the year. All us Somalians questions like, the beer is not even open, you're telling me I cannot get on a bus with a beer, mate. Did you fucking pay for it? No. Did I pay for it? No. Don't ask questions, mate. Your job is just to drive. Too many questions will get you killed, man. The city's name is my own fucking business, mate. Fuck you, man.
Alright, maybe catch a different bus.
Excuse me, mate, you're not recording us, are you? You're not recording us with that, are you?
No, record.
Why did you have it in your arm facing us?
Sorry, one second.
Why did you have your phone facing us with the cameras pointing to me twins?
No, record. No.
You've just had your phone pointing towards us.
No, record.
That's why I'm recording now and I'm going to show the police. Why are you recording us?
Okay, one second.
You've just had your phone in your arm
One second.
pointing towards these two.
This is when me TikTok edit.
Is that my twins' coat, the green?
Record edit.
Why are you recording me twins?
Okay, delete. Sorry.
Delete it? Are you fucking for real? Move, Jason. Excuse me, can you stop the bus? There's somebody recording me twins up here. Me children. This man's recording me children. He's recording me children. This man up here, I've got him on my phone right now. I've got the evidence.
Come on, let's
Get down the stairs.
get
Get down the stairs. Mate, I've got evidence. You need to kick him off the bus.
Don't worry, you can always use a bike. Don't worry, you can always take an Uber.
Yo, what are you doing? Brother, why are you doing this in my house here?
Sorry.
What are you doing? Brother, what are you doing? Month of Ramadan, you doing stuff like this?
Yeah, because him doing it during Ramadan is by far the worst aspect.
Brother, month of Ramadan,
Sorry, bro.
what are you doing?
I said sorry.
Oh, that's alright then.
What are you doing? What taxi are you?
Bro, sorry.
you here today?
I'm here to protect the kids and how I have the streets safer for when I have kids. Because I'm scared. Because I'm scared if anything's going to happen to me. Because being a white girl is really scary at this time.
Last year, the Times suggested that people living near a migrant hotel in Altrincham were totally fine with it, even asserting that the men living there had been perfectly polite. Well, that aged like milk. It happened again. And again. Time to update the sign. Perfectly polite, you say.
Britain is in decline. Brutal, relentless decline.
The world you grew up in no longer exists.
Let's switch on DiversoCam. Oh, DiversoCam is twitching. Again, the favorite color everyone wears is black. Black. Get your black in. Is that a balaclava or is that a... Oh no, it's not a balaclava. Looks like one from a distance. Poison dart frog, green hair, purple hair, pink hair. And yeah, Diversocam is flashing and bleeping very, very effectively.
But isn't it worth it for all the diverse late night takeaways?
Are we hiding? Hood up! Hiding, I've got a photo! I've got a photo! Half 3 in the morning!
You knows exactly what he's done. He knows. I swear on my child's life. On my child's life.
Might not remember, but it's still fucking happened! He knows on my window!
Isn't it worth it because the migrants are keeping recession at bay? Really? Is that why our per capita GDP has collapsed precisely in line with mass migration? Okay, but isn't it worth it for, checks notes, the return of tuberculosis? Your bone marrow stops producing stem cells after 40. That's not an opinion, it's biology. Your bone marrow is where your body makes repair cells. These are the cells that rebuild muscle, repair blood vessels, and help your body recover when something breaks down. But here's the scary part. By age 50, production drops by up to 75%. You literally stop healing yourself. That's why cuts heal slower. That's why recovery feels impossible. That's why aging suddenly hits all at once. But cocoa flavanols change that signal. This powder wakes your stem cells up like an alarm clock. And before you roll your eyes, this isn't some woo-woo nonsense. Harvard scientist Dr. William Lee backs it up.
If you actually give people who have coronary artery disease, so they've got narrowing of their blood vessels and stiff, hard blood vessels, if you measure their stem cells and then see how many stem cells are floating around their blood, which is not many, then researchers have given them 2 cups of dark chocolate in the form of hot chocolate. That's it, 2 cups to have a day for 30 days. And at the end of 30 days, you take out your blood and measure the stem cells again, and then do that flow media dilation resiliency test again of the blood vessels to see, have they changed? This is what's amazing that's been found. That dark chocolate, the proanthocyanidins, not only got into the bloodstream, but they doubled the number of stem cells circulating in your blood vessels, and they doubled the resiliency of your blood vessels just over the course of a month with as little as 2 cups of hot chocolate that's dark.
That's right, dark chocolate. But here's where people get it wrong. The flavanols, the part that actually does anything, get destroyed during the chocolate making process. Regular chocolate has 50 milligrams of dead flavanols, whereas Black Forest high flavanol cocoa powder has 1200 milligrams of pharmaceutical extracted flavanols. The highest concentration of flavanols and flavonoids, because you're going to activate your stem cells to come out of your bone marrow, like bees coming out of a hive. And these aren't just any cells. They turn into anything that needs fixing. Muscles, blood vessels, even brain tissue. That's why even the military studied this for battlefield recovery. The soldiers were healing twice as fast. And that's when Black Forest started noticing. Black Forest cocoa, flavanols and flavonoids, made in the USA. Nothing else remotely compares to the power that's in this. And guess what? Black Forest just opened a limited New Year access window for their high flavanol cocoa. During this window, pricing is temporarily reduced. The biggest reduction they're going to offer all year. But the window closes in 48 hours, and when it does, pricing resets and availability tightens. Especially with cocoa supply getting crushed globally right now. So if you've been sitting on the fence, this is the moment to move. Link in pinned comment and description right down there below. Meanwhile, we went from being one of the cleanest countries in the world to this. I guess the bins are now serving a different purpose.
Oh yeah. Hello? Hello? Are you okay? You homeless? Go to here. It's warm bed for the night. Go there. I don't know. My phone is dying.
Because nothing signifies cultural enrichment better than, checks notes, no shitting in public signs popping up in your neighbourhood.
How is a man having a shit outside the probation service? Nah. I'm fully done a... No.
Did you hear about that diversity experiment in the Netherlands? They took 125 students and 125 refugees, illegal migrants, and made them live side by side in an apartment complex in Amsterdam. The idea was sold as the dream solution to the housing and refugee crisis. The goal was to have the students and the migrants buddy up so the migrants could integrate more effectively. It was essentially a real-time social experiment to prove that diversity could be our greatest strength. And what happened? Oh, take a wild guess. The illegal migrants started sexually attacking the female students and trying to stab the men. A woman called Amanda invited a migrant to her room, asserting he wanted to learn Dutch to get an education. I wanted to help him, only for him to trap her in his room and sexually abuse her. And it happened over and over again. One of the migrants was responsible for 6 separate attacks. But when the management company tried to shut down the complex, the local government refused. They were really keen on proving diversity could be a strength, even though at every turn the experiment proved the exact opposite. Diversity is our strength. When different ethnic and religious groups come into contact, they opens history book, frantically start flipping through pages, oh no. A liberal activist was participating in an ultra-marathon event in the UK to raise money for women and girls in Afghanistan. But after running just 30 miles of the Pennine Way Challenge, Sarah Porter's noble efforts were halted by diversity. You see, there was a certain community within the UK who really didn't appreciate her efforts to help oppressed women. Muslim men who literally threatened to behead her if she didn't pull out of the event. Yeah, when the diversity's such a strength, a middle-aged woman can't raise money for charity without the risk of being literally decapitated. You're trying to raise money for disadvantaged girls by taking part in a fun run? Off with her head! By the way, we've imported 80,000 Afghans, most of them men, into the UK in the last 10 years alone. What could possibly go wrong? Last month, Keir Starmer imported an Egyptian activist who previously told people to burn Downing Street, said I don't like white people and called British people dogs and monkeys. But not just imported him, campaigned to get him in and welcomed him with open arms. Apparently, Allah Abdel Fattah was conducive to the public good. You know who wasn't conducive to the public good? Eva Vladinabrook.
So I just got an email I didn't expect. I have officially been banned from traveling to the United Kingdom. I'm not allowed to enter the country because the UK government under Keir Starmer deems my presence in the UK, and I quote, not conducive to the public good.
So wait a minute, let me get this straight. Our government battery farms thousands of random third world men into the country on a weekly basis, many of whom literally throw their passports in the sea on the way here, a significant number of whom go on to commit serious crimes, an overwhelming number of whom immediately become an onerous drain on the economy. Yeah, that's apparently conducive to the public good. A Dutch mother who warns that doing all that is probably not a good idea. Yeah, she's the one who gets banned. It's literally this. I mean, they literally let a guy in who had an AK-47 tattooed on his face and threatened to kill an MP.
Don't talk shit about me. Mother. Passa, man, you know. This mother passa.
They let this guy in. They let this guy in. They let this guy in. They let this guy in and then let him stay. This, though...
I don't think people realize just quite yet how bad the state of freedom of speech is in the Western world right now.
That's the real threat.
Come on, man.
The states literally imported a criminal underclass while prioritising the prosecution of words that offend people.
It seems people are getting locked up for their social media posts. But as long as you're not like racist, homophobic, inciting violence, you're fine. What would be considered racist? Well, look at someone and go, oh, they're a derogatory term for someone, like for their race. And then you get arrested for that here? Yeah, good, yeah. Like the LGBTQ rainbow flag. If you did something to like the flag, you took a flag, like if I had a flag and I burned it here, would that be... Really hard to someone has to come forward and be offended.
Remember the 16-year-old girl in Germany who was shoved in front of a train by an Iraqi migrant? Yeah, no prison time because he was suffering from a mental health. All across Europe, many such cases.
A friend of mine is a federal judge in Italy, and he just retired because he told me, Fabio, I mean, I cannot believe we're
our country is today. And I say, why? What's happening? He goes like, number one, Italian citizen, they are 5th class citizen, not even 2nd class. They're 5th class citizen.
Meaning?
Meaning, then everything, the government supply everything to the immigrant. Everything's for free for the immigrant. The pension plan is pretty much gone. You know, you have old people, 89 years old, they go and collect their pension plan. The government says, go home because we have no money. But in the meantime, they give free phone, free everything, free
I mean, this
home.
this is a similar complaint we hear in America.
But but this has been going for many, many, many years in Europe. And they're to the point where, like, my friend who's a federal judge in Italy said, you know, I can't take this anymore and I'm going to retire. I mean, our police don't want anything to do. In the middle of major city, you will have 40, 50 people from Arab country, from Africa. This is a major, during the day, major square. They get around 40, 50 guys, they get 5 or 6 women, and they rape them right there on the street. The police can be 10, 15 feet away, and the police don't want anything to do, because if they get into confrontation, then, if they beat up these people, they're going to be racist, and so on. And my friend told me it got to a point where law do not apply to these people, all the immigrant. They don't. They can do whatever they want.
Everyone is sick of noticing. If you value what I do and you want to help support me, please visit pauljosephwatson.locals.com and either pledge a one-time donation or subscribe to join my community, get early access videos, and message me directly. And exclusive live streams coming soon too. Promise. Check out the Locals link down in the description. And don't forget to take a look at the brand new website, modernity.news. That's where you'll find all my content, including exclusive articles. That's modernity.news.